Dear Dhamma friends, today we are going to study about the following lesson from chapter 8. Titles are Sand Notable Aspect of the Law of Dependent Origination. Number 1, 12 Factors Anger. Number 2, 3 Periods Kala. Number 3, 20 Modes Agara. Number 4, 4 Abridgements Sankapa. Number 5, 3 Connections Sandis. Number 6, 3 rounds with explanation. And number 7, 2 rules mula. Number 8, the cause of AVIJJAR and about. Number 9, samsara. So before we study about Lord Buddha Abhidhammar, we shall pay homage Namo Tassa 3 times to Lord Buddha. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Sand notable aspects of the law. In the law of dependent origination, 12 factors, Inga, 3 periods, Kala, 20 modes, Agara, 3 connections, Sandhi, 4 abridgements, Sankapa, 3 rounds, Buddha, and 2 rules, Mula, should be taken into consideration. Number 1, 12 factors. Enga, Avijja, Sankhara, Vijnana, Namarupa, Salayatana, Phassa, Vedana, Tanha, Upadana, Bhava, Jati, Jara, Marana. Number 2, 3 periods, Kalas. Number 1, past, Avijja, Sankhara. Number 2, present, Vijnana, Namarupa, Salayatana, Phassa, Vedana, Tanha, Upadana, Kama, Bhava. Number 3, future, Upapatti Bhava, Jara, Marana. In the past, because a person's mind is blinded by ignorance, avijja, he does not understand the misery or the wrong or rebel samsara, so he performs both moral and immoral karmas, sankhara. Thus, avijja and sankhara belong to the past. The past karma produces rebels in the present life, thus starting from the very moment of conception till death. Vijnana, Namarupa, Salayatana, Phassa, Vedana, Tanha, Upadana, and Kama Bhava arise. So these 8 factors belong to the presence. The Kama Bhava performed in this life produce rebirth in the form of Upapatti Bhava in the subsequent life. The arising, the existing, and perishing of Upapatti Bhava are called Jati, Jara, and Marana respectively. Thus, Upapatti Bhava, Jara, Marana belong to the future. Note that Bhava has been divided into Kama Bhava and Upapatti Bhava. The former belongs to the present and the latter to the future. Number 3, 20 modes agara. Number 1, past cause, adita hetu, avijja, sankhara, tanha, upadana, kama bhava. Number 2, present effects, Buddhamana phala, vijnana, namarupa, salayatana, phassa, vedana. Number 3, present cause, Buddhamana hetu, tanha, upadana, kama bhava, avijja, sankhara. Number 4, future effects, Anagata phala, vijnana, namarupa, salayatana, phassa, vedana. When we look at the past period, we see only avijja and sankhara to be taken as the past causes. But avijja is kilesavada dhamma, so also are tanha and upadana. Since these vipaka dhammas occur together in the same loba mula cittas, tanha and upadana must also be included in the past causes. Again, Sankhara is Ekamavata, Dhamma, and so also is Kama Bhava. Thus, when Sankhara is taken into account, Kama Bhava is also implicitly accounted for. So we have five Dhammas, previously Avijja, Sankhara, Tanha, Upadana, and Kama Bhava. As the path causes Vijnana, Namarupa, Salayatana, Phassa, and Vedana in the present periods are the present effects or the past causes. Again, in the present period, Tanha, Upadana, and Kama Bhava can act as the present causes for the future rebirth. As reasons above, when Tanha and Upadana are taken into account, Avijja is also implicitly accounted for. Furthermore, Sankhara must also be grouped together with Kama Bhava. So we get Tanha, Upadana, Kama Bhava, Avijja, and Sankhara as the present causes, which were conditions the rebirth process in the subsequent life. In the future period, Upapati Bhava, Jati and Jaramarana are present. Upapati Bhava represent 32 Lokiya Vibhaga Chatas Vijnana. They are associated 35 Chetasika, Nama and 18 Kamja Rupas, Rupa. Now, when Vijnana Nama Rupas are present, Salayatana, Phassa, and Vedana also arise. Now, Jati and Jaramarana represent becoming, decay, and death, respectively. The questions arise here as to which entities come into being, decay, and die. The answer is Vijnana, Namarupa, Salayatana, Phassa, and Vedana come into being, decay, and die. The arising, the existing, and the perishing phenomena of these entities are taken as Jati, Jara, and Marana, respectively. So we get Vijnana, Namarupa, Salayatana, Phassa, and Vedana as the future effects. Thus, it is stated in Visuddhimagga, path of purification, that 5 causes were there in the past, 5 fruits we find in present life, 5 causes do we now produce, 5 fruits we reap in future life. We should note that although Paticcasamuppada states one cause for one effect, and the effects become the cause to give rise to another effect. Actually, many causes take place at the same time to give rise to many effects in real life. The 20 most discussed above may be illustrated as in Table 8.1 to show the relationships of dependence between 3 successive lives. Number 4, for abridgment Sankappa. The 5 past causes constitute an abridgment. The 5 present effects constitute an abridgment. The 5 present causes constitute an abridgment. The 5 future effects constitute an abridgment. Table 8.1 causal relation between 3 successive lives. Here we will see vertically 3 periods, past, present, and future, and 12 adults and 20 modes. In the past period, because of avijja, ignorance, and sankhara, karma formation, karma bhava, karma process, 5 causes 1, 2, number 1, number 2, number 8, number 9, and 10. So we'll see here. So I will show that. So it's explained here. Number 5, I will explain again. In periods, we see past, present, and future. 12 factors we will see. Number 1, avijja, ignorance. Number 2, sankhara, karma formation. Number 3, vijnana, consciousness. Number 4, namarupa, mentality, materiality. Number 5, salayatana, 6 bases. Number 6, phassa, context. Number 7, vedana, feeling. Number 8, tanha, craving. Number 9, upadana, grasping. Number 10, kama bhava, karma formation. Upapati bhava, 11, jati, rebirth. Number 12, jara, marana, aging and death. In 20 modes, karma bhava, karma process, 5 causes are number 1, number 2, number 8, number 9, and number 10. Upapati bhava, rebirth process, 5 effects, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. Karma bhava, karma process, 5 causes, number 1, number 2, number 8, number 9, number 10. Upapati bhava, rebirth process, 5 effects, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7. Number 5, 3 connections, sandys. In table 8.1, it will be seen that the connection between sankhara and vijnana constitutes the connections between the past cause and the present effect. The connections between vedana and tanha constitutes the connection between the present effects and the present causes, and the connection between karma bhava and upapati bhava represent the connection between the present causes and the future effects. At present, we are concerned with the middle link, that is the connection between vedana and tanha. If we are mindful at the sixth door, to know seeing as just seeing, hearing as just hearing, and so on, and not to let vedana develop into tanha, then we are reconstituting the link as vedana pinya instead of vedana tanha. This means that we are stopping the way of paticca samuppada momentarily and trying to get the link with mindfulness. Number 6, 3 rounds. Vada. Vada means going round and round like the rotation of a wheel. The wheel of paticca samuppada may be divided into 3 segments called 3 rounds or 3 vadas. Number 1, kilesa vada, round or defilement. I will repeat again. Number 1, kilesa vada, round or defilements. Repeat again. Number 1, kilesa vada, round or defilements. Avijja, tanha, upadana. Number 2, karma vada, round or karma, karma bhava, sankhara. Number 3, vibhaga vada, round or resultants. Upapati bhava, vijnana, namarupa, salayatana, phassa, vedana, jati, marana. Explanation. Avijja, tanha, upadanas are defilements, kilesa, so they are grouped as kilesa vada. Karma bhava and sankhara are karma formations, so they are grouped as karma vada. Here we see table. It's not table, figure. A figure figuring 8.1 here. Figuring about causal relation between the successive lies. So So the three are becoming and dying paticca intense or 12 factors in figure 8.1. Here we will see avijja sankhara vijnana nama rupa salayatana phassa vedana tanha upadana bhava jati jara marana. Here we will see past existence, present existence to future existence. Next page. In 236, we will see figuring 8.2. The way of becoming and dying paticca intends or 3 rounds. Here we will see kilesa vata, avijja, tanha, upadana. Kama vata, we will see sankhara, kama bhava. Vibhaga vata, upapati bhava, vijnana, nama rupa, salayatana, phassa, vedana, jati, jara, marana. Figuring 8.3, the way of becoming and dying, paticca intense or 20 modes. Here we will see in the middle, avijja, tanha, and 5 present effects. We will see here vijnana, nama rupa, salayatana, phassa, vedana. 5 past causes avijja, tanha, upadana, sankhara, kama bhava. Future 5 effects vijnana, nama rupa, salayatana, phassa, vedana. 5 present causes avijja, tanha, upadana, sankhara, kama bhava. That's what mentioned in figuring 8.3, page 236. So we were going to page 237. Upapati bhava vijnana nama rupa salayatana phassa vedana jati jara maranas are the resultant vibhagas or karma formation. So they are grouped at vibhaga vada. In the past, because of ignorance of avijja, we have false view and attachment tanha to sense objects. When the attachment and the false view grow up to strong craving or grasping, upadana, we perform forcing or unforcing deeds. So kama bhava and sankhara arise. This illustrates how kilesa vata gives rise to kama vata in the past. Now because of karma formation, kama bhava and sankhara in the past, vibhaga vata, previously upapati bhava, vijnana, nama rupa, salayatana, phassa, vedana, jati, jara, marana arise in the present life. At the same time, avijja, tanha, and upadana come along with vijnana as anusaya kilesa, latent defilements. When the 6 bases salayatana are in contact with the sense objects and phassa and vedana arise. Those anusaya kilesa arise as full-fledged kilesa. So we get kilesa vata again. So we get kilesa vata again. And thus, as the result of kilesa vata, kama vata arise. As the result of kama vata, vibhaga vata arise. And as the result of vibhaga vata, kilesa vata arise again. So the rounds of vata will keep on rotating, and so does the wheel of paticca forever. Number 7, two roots mula. The way of Parijasmubhada C-8.1 can be divided into two portions. The first portion starts from the past causes and ends at the present efforts comprising Avijja, Sankhara, Vijnana, Nama, Rupa, Salayatana, Phassa, and Vedana. In this portion, Avijja is the root or origin, mula. The second portion starts from the present causes and ends at the future efforts covering Tanha, Upadana, Bhava, Jadi, and Jara Marana. In this portion, Tanha is the root or origin, mula. I think Patana chanting is so loudly. I will repeat again this paragraph. The second portion starts from the present causes and ends at the future efforts covering Tanha, Upadana, Bhava, Jadi, and Jara Marana. In this portion, Tanha is the root or origin, mula. I will repeat again this paragraph. The second portion starts from the present causes and ends at the future efforts covering Tanha, Upadana, Bhava, Jadi, and Jara Marana. In this portion, Tanha is the root or origin, mula. So the two roots of Parijasmubhadas are Avijja and Tanha. If we cut all these two roots, the way of Parijara, the way of Parijasmubhada will be destroyed forever as far as we are concerned. Just as a tree will die when its main roots are cut off. We can carve out the two main roots of Parijasmubhada by tranquility meditation and insight meditation. When we see all the true natures of mentality and materiality and open up the 8 departments which are covered by Avijja, then Tanha has no place to attach to. So both Avijja and Tanha will be carved off and we shall be liberated from the realm of samsara. Number 8. The cause of Avijja. In expounding the law of dependent origination, the Buddha began with Avijja, ignorance, and went on explaining that because of Avijja, Sankhara arise, because of Sankhara, Vibhaga arise, and so on. So one would inquire whether Avijja is the first cause or there is another cause for Avijja. The answer is definite. The answer is definite. Avijja is not the first cause and the four asava, kankas or intoxicants are the cause of Avijja. The four asava are kamasava, attachment to sensual pleasures, bhavasava, attachment to jhanas and Brahma existence, Tidhasava, false view, and Avijjasava, ignorance. When a great loss in our property or close relation take occurs, great sorrow, soka, lamentation, prideva, great dominasta, and despair, ubayasa arise in our mind. This shows how attachment to our property and relatives, kamasava, conditions, sorrow, lamentation, grief, and despair to arise. Also, when Brahmas who live in jhana peace approach death, they face care and stress, their sorrow, grief, and despair also arise in them, and this arising is a consequence of bhavasava. Those who claim the false view as I will repeat again. Those who claim the false views such as those who claim the false views such as Sakkaya Ditthi, personality belief, taking the body or the mind as I feel sad or angry when something is wrong with the body or the mind. That's Tidhasava also causes sorrow or worry. Lamentation, grief, and despair do arise. Also on account of ignorance about the true nature of mentality and materiality, sorrow, lamentation, pain, grief, and despair arise. Thus, avijjara is also one of the causes for the arising of soka, prideva, dukkha, domanassa, and ubayasa. Now, when soka, prideva, dukkha, domanassa, and ubayasa arise, akusala citta also arise. Since moha avijja is associated with all these akusala cittas, avijja also arise. Thus, on account of the four asava, soka, prideva, dukkha, domanassa, and ubayasa arise, and when soka, prideva, dukkha, domanassa, and ubayasa arise, avijja also arise. Thus, the four asavas are the cause of avijja. Number 9. No beginning in samsara. Samsara literally means perpetual wandering. It is a name given to the continuous process of ever again and again, being born, growing old, suffering, and dying. To put it more precisely, samsara is the unbroken chain of the fivefold khanda combinations which constantly change from moment to moment and continuously follow one upon another through inconceivable periods of time. As no one can trace the limits of space, so also no one can trace back to the beginning of samsara, and nobody can conceive when its way end. Compared to the course of samsara, a single lifetime constitutes only a tiny and fleeting fraction. I will repeat again this sentence. Compared to the course of samsara, a single life constitutes only a tiny and fleeting fraction. I will repeat again to understand clearly. Compared to the course of samsara, a single lifetime constitutes only a tiny and fleeting fraction. The round or rebirth in the 31 planes of existence, according to the causal relations, has been explained by the law of dependent origination. This law can be satisfactorily verified by insight meditation, and I have seen this being done, then I have seen this being done. I have seen this being done in international Power Forest Buddha Sasana Center in Myanmar. When we draw a cycle, we have to begin from some point, and when we have completed the cycle, no beginning nor the end can be seen. Similarly, when the law of dependent origination is explained, the explanation must start from some point, and avijja is an appropriate point. When the explanation is over, we see that there is no beginning nor the end. The wheel of paticcasamuppada will keep on rotating for each individual entity, and unless he can cut off the two main rules, i.e. avijja and tanha. In Digha Nikaya Sutta 15, the Buddha says, profound Ananda. I will repeat again. Buddha says, profound Ananda. Buddha says, profound Ananda. Is this dependent origination and profound does it appear? Is it through not understanding, not penetrating this law, that this world resembles a tangled ball or thread, a vastness, a ticket or reed, and That man does not escape from the lower state of existence, from the cause of woe and perdition, suffering from the wrong or rebirth. That's all for today. Thank you for listening. May we enjoy listening to my thoughts to gain merit.